Andrew Benoit was born in Montreal on June 2nd, 1995, and ever since his father put a hockey stick in his hand, it was love at first sight.
We supported him very much. As a child, he was always committed in what he wanted. Anything he would want, he would go for it.
Andrew flourished in minor hockey at age 17 when he made his local Montreal AAA team. His reputation as a solid puck-moving defenseman became well known around the leagues. But would he be able to withstand the pressure of being such a big star at a young age, or would he crumble?
The first time I saw Andrew Benoit play, I was heading down to a tournament in Greenwich, Connecticut, and when I heard that he was in the tournament, I was very excited because it was a player that I heard a lot about nationwide. He was a very good puck-moving defenseman, and he seemed to be a very down-to-earth, smart kid, so we packed our stuff up and said, hey, let's go check this kid out.
Andrew Benoit's name became very popular nationwide in America when his Montreal team attended a minor hockey showcase in Greenwich, Connecticut. This is where Loyola U coach Mike Berenson saw Benoit for the first time.
Going to this tournament, I was under a lot of pressure. I had to find a solid young defenseman. We just came off state champs, so we had big shoes to fill, and I didn't want to disappoint. And it seemed as soon as I saw Andrew play, he fit the profile of our school, and we really liked him on our team. So we gave him a contract, and let's just say it was all uphill from there.
After receiving numerous Division I university offers, Benoit committed to his lifelong dream of a school, Loyola University. After signing his first ever contract, Benoit became a Loyola Warrior.
Ever since I was a boy, it's always been a dream of mine to be a part of the Loyola University Warriors, and to have accomplished that dream, it's a pretty surreal feeling, and I couldn't be more proud of what I've done to get here.
Starting his first ever NCAA season, Coach Berenson made Benoit team captain. He started off the year in ultimate fashion, copping 21 points in only 15 games. This was a club record at Loyola University. In only a 35-game season, Benoit led his team going into the playoffs with a 26-4-5 record and a 56-point year. He won the NCAA MVP and Sportsmanship Award that was only done by a player 3 times in NCAA history for winning them back-to-back in 1 year.
He became overconfident, and he was all about living in the moment and partying. And he totally forgot about the people that brought him to the point he is today, and became totally detached from the family.
It was as if the all-star switch inside of him was turned off for a better part of his second season.
If you are a hockey player, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of different people. A lot of people are going to want to be around you, and the partying can become a very big factor and obstacle. A lot of players in the past have had this problem, and we dealt with it. But it was something I didn't really expect from Andrew.
The people around him started to influence him, and he had no idea what was about to happen to his life.
Out one night to Lodge 21 like we did every weekend, and Andrew and Purnell started drinking, and they kept drinking and drinking to the point where they were completely smashed. Anyways, Purnell wanted to drive home, and we told him it wasn't a good idea because he was drunk. We would call him a cab, and then he disappeared, and Andrew disappeared. Later that night we figured out they drove home.
Under the influence, Andrew Benoit's best friend and teammate Purnell Williams entered Williams' vehicle and drove straight into another car in the opposing lane. Williams was rushed to the hospital and died later that night. He'll always be remembered as the great number 61 of the Loyola University family.
Andrew became estranged from reality. His career plummeted, and he lost track of his entire passion. It was really hard for us because he couldn't get out of bed sometimes, and it seemed as if there was nothing we could do to help him.
Benoit was depressed for months and did not touch the ice for weeks and weeks.
His marks started to drop. He started to surround himself with the wrong type of kids. Drinking became a very big problem in his life, and it was sad to see. It really was.
It took Andrew a long time to get over it. Felt ashamed every day. Getting in that car, he could have done something to stop it.
I told him straight up, Andrew, you had a horrible year this year. This is a big year for you, and this is where scouts come to see you. And you just had a really bad year. Not impressed. I know what happened to you this year, and I'm sorry for that, but you got to let that go.
After a 2-hour meeting with Coach Berenson, Benoit took initiative in the summer and trained like he never trained before. His personality was slowly coming back. and his motivation was more than present.
Slowly he got out of it. We came back. He was stronger than ever.
We won the championship that year, and he really finished off his Lila career with a big bang. I was very proud of him, and to come back the way he did, it was a very nice thing to see, and I had NHL GMs calling me left, right, and center.
After winning his third NCAA championship and coming off his strongest season ever with a total of 66 points in 35 games, he received numerous awards, and it was as if his academics were back as normal. Andrew Benoit was later drafted 3rd overall in the 2012 NHL entry draft by the Pittsburgh Penguins.
It was a highlight in his life. Really helped him get out of that slump that he was in.
We're really happy for him as a family, as his fans. We were very happy.
It was really nice to see him come back like that, and honestly, I think I could say I couldn't be more proud.
Some call him the greatest warrior of them all, and some call him the captain. Andrew Benoit was just motivated, and he finished his NCAA career with over 150 points in 105 games for Loyola U. Being drafted was just a cherry on top.
How long will I slide? Say